for art time today, we're going to make a starry plate. And this is to remind us that on day 4 of creation, God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And as you can see, we've got, it's really dark at night with the moon and the stars, and they're bright yellow or white with the sun shining. And that's what God did. He divided up the day and the night to give us the moon and the stars, bright lights in the sky, to mark the day and night, which is very exciting. So we take a plate, a paper plate, and again, hole punch. Now you can hole punch in the middle so that you can see either side, day and night. Or I had this crazy idea that you might want to hang it up that way round when it's day, and then have a string on the other side and hang it up when it's nighttime on that side. You might want to do that. So first of all, you take your paper plate. You're going to need paint, black paint and yellow paint, or you can just do black on one side and then use the paper to be the daytime. And some stars. You could use foil to make the stars, or you could draw stars on there. We need string, our hole punch, some scissors, crayons if you want to colour in the sun and the moon, and I think that's everything. And you might be wondering why I've got a cup here, and this was to make my sun, so I could just draw around the bottom of the cup, and then obviously a bit of glue to stick everything on. So take your paper plate, and I always like to just get the hole punching done. So make a hole in the top and then put our string on, like so. And again, you can have this as long as short as you like, depending on where you're going to hang it. And that's that done. And then what you do is you fold it in half, so you can mark off the day and the night on there, like that. And just get some paint. And got some dark paint here. Ooh. Like lots in there. And what I would suggest is just get a nice big brush, because it's much quicker that way. And you just go like that all on that side and paint it. And you keep going until you finish, till it's all covered in. And there we go. I like that, it's good fun painting. And you do that all over. And then when you've finished, you have to let that one dry if you're using paint. If you use pencils and crayons, you have to wait. And this is the clever bit for making the sun. A pencil mark around the cup and make a nice big circle. Use whatever you've got around, and then you cut that out, and that makes the sun. I've got a bit of foam here, but you can use paper or whatever you've got lying around, even material. That would be fun. And you just take a bit of glue and you stick that on the day side. I'm trying not to get paint everywhere, but obviously if you were doing this, you'd be more patient and you'd wait for the paint to dry. So you stick the sun at the top, and then when the paint is dried and you've fully made it dark, like it's nighttime, then you can put the stars and the moon. I'm going to paint a little bit more just to get it a bit more darker, There we go. And you use that line that you made in the middle to keep it separated. Now, obviously, it'd be quite good to have some newspaper or paper underneath so you don't get it all over the table. And there we go, we do that. And as I say, I quite like just sticking on stars, but you can make those stars. And what you do is with the moon is you just literally take a bit of white paper, draw around it like I did with the sun. Oops, put that one out of the way. And cut around, and then you make it into a moon shape. Now, to be fair, you could stay like that, just a full round, because that could be the full moon, because obviously the moon changes in the way it looks at throughout the seasons. So yeah, draw around there, and then you could put it on like that for the moon, colour it blue, or you can just shape it like a little moon shape, like that, and then stick it on. I'm just going to stick it on there. There you go. Have fun.